exceptions to the rule. Not all Greek women look like Jimmy Joe. And not all people think Ray Reardon looks like crack. And not all school teachers have breath that smells like cack. Not all viewers of this program drink and swear, or keep changing channels for a look at Danny Bear. And if you want to prove that footballers can be quite bright, I'm the one you sent for, then everything's gonna be alright. 'Cause I'm the intelligent ex-footballer, relatively speaking, of course. I'll talk about ID cards and all-seater stadium, financial irregularities and drugs in sports. I'm seen in the company of famous intellectuals, but manage to hold my own. 'Cause I'm the intelligent ex-footballer. If you need my help, just phone. The need for improvement and grassroots. Now, you're just the two people that I desperately want to talk to. Now, have you considered, this might sound a bit radical, but the problem with our national game is we've got too many players playing too many games at club level.
Get out!
What about the role of agents?
Never mind agents, get out!
Managers can only watch and wait and hope.
Come on, Giggsy!
Stephen, go and get the ball!
This is almost fantasy football.
Let's look up next thing.
Calm down. Hello and welcome to Fantasy Football League.
Tonight we'll be recreating Jeff Hurst's controversial goal in the 1966 World Cup again.
And we'll be saying a big hello to Len Badger. Timing, it's so important in this business.
But first, a few things we noticed from watching football this week. Alan Shearer was very disappointed on Boxing Day when the linesman beat him in the most camp expression of the game competition.
Oh, he beat him hands down.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
So it'll do Alan Shearer good to have a bit of disappointment, because just lately he never misses anything.
And rumours from Italy that Gabriel Batistuta has started having a relationship with supermodel Kate Moss.
She's not eating at all well, is she? Okay. And this is very exciting. Rare footage has been discovered this week of the previously unknown Groucho Marx 11 at their secret training camp. What did that mean, that last bit?
I don't know.
Anyway, enough of that. It's time for my news round.
Oh.
She might be an absolute beginner, but Patsy Kensit's shrewd tactical dealing in the transfer market is paying off. But watch out for Frank and Paula lying side by side in second place. Patsy's inspired signing of Guy Whittingham brought immediate results. The ex-army man on parade for 12 of her weekly score of 36 points. Paula Yates' team are bedding down nicely now. Plenty of clean sheets, plus assistant player manager Dean Holdsworth backing up his self-selection in the auction with 9 points. Russell Grant's star is in the ascendancy. 2 clean sheets and a goal against Chelsea for Villa's Aquarian Steve Staunton brought Russell 11 points. quiet week for tonight's guest Sean Bean, but with Eric Cantona around, there could soon be a sharp improvement. Meanwhile, down in the basement, a better week for Nick Hornby. Niall Quinn's deft header against Blackburn helped him leapfrog over Joe Brand, and that's a feat in anyone's book.
Right, now, changing the mood slightly. I know there's a lot of people who have tuned in tonight hoping to see Paula Yates, but she isn't coming tonight. Now, she does have a very good excuse. Now, as you know, her husband, Bob Geldof, is very involved in famine relief and all that stuff, and that's where they both are tonight, both of them. And I know it's not exactly fitting in with the character of this programme, but here's a short film about this particular famine.
Who's gonna tell you when? Who's gonna tell you things? Who's gonna drive you home tonight?
Oh, it's just sad. We don't know how lucky we are, do we?
Still, life goes on. You know, there are always one or two things that just make life worth living. For example.
The players have now left the field, which is the best thing that's happened to the field since the kick-off.
What does Tom mean?
Any offers on what he's talking about?
Any ideas?
Oh, hold on. Was that the doorbell?
Let's do that.
I've become a sort of a radar figure.
Goodness me, it's Sean B.
By the way, these FIFA regulations for our players are making it very, very difficult.
God, this man wants to have a serious debate, doesn't he?
Honestly, it's like a sporting question when he comes up.
Hello, Sean, how are you doing?
All right, thanks, not bad.
Good?
Yeah.
Now, lots of people obviously have seen you in... You look a bit worried, don't be. You can cope. I don't know how many people know this, but you are a mega Sheffield United fan.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, there's one.
There's one.
There is one in... Is that one there? Yes, mate.
Is there two there, but one of them was too frightened to say anything? So, Sean, you actually had a tattoo done, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Are we able to have a look at that?
Yeah, if you like.
Go on, show us your... Kids off. Here we go.
Was it quite difficult to get it?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, let me give you a hand there.
Steady.
Look at that. Can we see that?
100% blade.
100% blade, eh? That's good, isn't it?
Was that one of these things when you got blind drunk and had it done, or...?
No, it weren't really. I mean, I went down with a mate of mine called Farquhar, and we were completely sober, and we just thought we'd go and have 2 tattoos done. And he had Sheffield United FC, and I had 100% blade. And it was a Wednesday night that actually suggested it.
I think it's the only person I know who's ever had a tattoo done sober. In fact.
Well,
because people usually regret them. I mean, I had one done, which at the time seemed like a good idea, but now, I mean, I'll show you, and I'm sort of looking back now. There you go. I don't know if you can see that one. This is West Brom. Now, I thought 19 was a safe bet, you know. But even 19 now looked a bit ambitious.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about tattoos, that you get them done, and then, you know, the way that things happen in the end, they sort of doesn't work out for you. Because, I mean, I had one done in the 70s, and that was... that turned out to be not at all right.
Do you get to see Sheffield United much, Sean? Do you actually go to the game?
I do, yeah. Since I've been back, I've been away for quite a while, about 4 months in Ukraine, so obviously...
Have you been playing in Europe then?
But since I've been back, I've seen quite a few games. I think first one I saw was Luton, when we won 6-3.
That's a slight whimper from a Luton fan.
And I'm going up tomorrow. I'm going to see St. play Portsmouth tomorrow in Sheffield.
And you know, one of the things you're well known for, Sean, is Lady Chatterley's lover. And oh, come on!
I don't think that's what D.H. Lawrence wanted, really.
No, it's that sort of attitude to art which has ruined this country. Now we've got a clip from that. I think any clip at random will do if we've got one. And I
know it'd be that one.
Yeah, can I point out to viewers at home that wasn't Barry Venison. So you had a sort of Sheffield United approach there, no fancy stuff, just get it in the box.
Marvellous.
Now I've heard.
Get in the box.
What's it like? What is it like doing a scene like that? I mean, what's it like? Because Statter, that was sex. I don't know if you know that.
You could have broke it to him a bit more gently than that.
That's what she said to Jolie. Anyway, what is it like from doing a scene like that?
It's all right, actually.
Oh, yeah. It looked it, actually.
Yeah.
I thought. I did hear, actually, that there was another version of Lady Chatterley's Lover on German TV, and we've actually got that same scene as it went out on German TV.
So, Sean, is this your first introduction to playing fantasy football? Have you played in other leagues before?
No, I've not. I think I played for Daily Mirror when I entered that, but I didn't really bother about.
So, are you sort of following your team and listening to the results every Saturday?
Yeah.
Let's have a look at your team.
I think I just went a bit mad, really, with midfield when I were at the auction, and I bought quite a lot of midfielders who cost a lot of money and they're not doing out at all.
You've got first being a Sheffield United fan, midfielders were a bit of a novelty. You've got a start there midfielder, spend most of the game going.
Well, I've got Cantona. I mean, he's one who's getting a lot of the points, and Lee Dixon, I think he's got most points for me so far. He's got me 8 points.
Yeah, because Dixon and Winterburn have got you quite a lot of points. But,
yeah, they have.
Well, they're the right Arsenal defenders to have, but I've got Keown, who's got me virtually no points at all, because he keeps being sent off and stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's it with Cantona. You know, I thought, when I bought it, I thought, he's a bit dodgy in case he gets sent off and that. But, he hasn't. He's scored a few goals, and that's where I'm getting most of my points from.
Well, I like your idea of having 2 Arsenal defenders and 2 Man City defenders, sort of from one ridiculous extreme to the other. Anyway, now, a lot of TV programmes you've seen this week will have done reviews of 1994, but most of them will have missed the really important issues, except for this one.
So, Jimmy, it's been a great year for football. I mean, what's your own personal highlights?
What, from the Ensley League?
Where else? Who'd be your player of the year, for example?
Stan Collymore, he was brilliant at the end of last season.
Oh, aye, at the end of last season, aye. But where is he now, huh?
I heard Man United were interested.
Who?
Man United. You know, they were in the Coca-Cola Cup final.
For God's sake, Jimmy.
No, we cover that one. We're allowed to show it.
Oh, hey. Oh, great tournament, that one. Fantastic.
Great tournament. I had a great drink. Oh, I've always loved it.
Well, not always, huh?
Well, no, not when I was an alcoholic, no.
No, I mean, you didn't love it before they sponsored a tournament that was live and exclusive on ITV.
Oh,
yeah. And of course, I mean, there was the World Cup. I mean, what about ITV's coverage of that, eh?
See, that's your character acting. It's fine.
Very good.
Sure, I think you're looking a bit lonely on the couch. Well, we're not used to one person being on the couch by themselves. It's a bit imbalanced for us.
It's a pity someone just didn't turn up out of the blue, and they could sit in for Paula. Yeah. Who in the wide world of sport could that be? Oh, all right. It's that bloke from down the road, the one with the speech impediment. he could sit in for Paula.
Oh no, he doesn't know anything about football.
Like I say, he could sit in for Paula.
All right then.
Very familiar, isn't he? That twat from Gang Tang.
I enjoyed that clip so much, I'm just going to hold on for a while here.
So what, I have to be Bob Monkhouse now, do I?
No, I told you, that's only a game we play amongst friends. You don't have to join in. Some bloke, just outside, some bloke handed me this note. Said I had to tell you about it. It says, the little money football receives from the government through the Football Trust is not being used with the utmost prudence. Discuss.
I think it's Garth, isn't it? Well, I think we'll leave that.
So,
welcome.
Welcome. And by the way, you're saying Paula, hinting Paula knows nothing about football. I just noticed that your top two teams, Patsy's got team number 1, Paul has team number 2. Neither of them, of course, deigned to show up for the programme. No. Obviously gone to their heads, but you can't possibly say she knows nothing about it. She's got our team, me and Paula's team.
Well, while you're here, we might as well bring Paula's team up for what it's worth. Let's have a look at it.
And you can talk us through it.
I will do. See, what Paula's done right there, she's put one person at the back in the goal position. People on either side.
Is that Paula or Billy Idol?
Yeah, it does look a bit funny, doesn't it? And there's a couple of guys at the front who will be trying to get some goals in there. So far, so good.
Have you heard of any of them?
I've heard of Ian Wright. Is it Ian Wright?
Yeah.
He used to be in the Human League, didn't he? Or something? And that's it. Some of the names look vaguely familiar. It's nice to see there's some people who aren't from this country there. It's nice to see a bit of mixing and matching amongst the European nations, but I haven't got the faintest idea, or frankly the faintest interest in any of those. You see, the terrible thing is when you alienate this audience, they're wearing so much nylon, there's a fatal amount of static electricity.
No, we are lighting the studio with the static electricity from the audience.
But it's a bloody awful look, though, isn't it? I mean, to wear it, it's like, let's see a little bit of lace. I'd like to see some velvet, perhaps. A little bit of netting, some leather. 70s are back in. Some flared pants wouldn't go amiss. I mean, the one time I've ever played football in recent years, and you were there, Frank, and you were there, David, and both of you played kind of...
Rather well.
Rather well, yeah. You had those very flashy boots on for about 30 seconds.
Predators,
yeah. They were bloody rubbish, weren't they?
Yeah, well, they were on me, yeah.
But I maintained a higher standard of fashion than any of you, and I kept my jacket on. I had a Thierry Mugler jacket and a pair of Armani shorts, and frankly, it improved the game immensely.
Well, you wouldn't know this, being a non-football fan, but there is a current fashion amongst managers at the moment. It's called the street loony look. This is Alex Ferguson, Dave Bassett, and, of course, Mike Walker.
That last bloke sold me a copy of The Big Issue on the way here, I think.
That was Mike Walker. Oh dear. Anyway, now. Oh no.
No.
I'll tell you what. The word on the street, Jonathan. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that you once took part in the World Championship for hacky sacking?
Hacky sacking.
Now, A, what's a hacky sack?
Well,
B, what do you do?
Knowing full well you were going to spring this on me, I got one. Now I haven't done this for many years, and I wasn't very good. I should explain. The world champion. This is a hacky sack, right? And this is an imposter, so don't accept that. But this is a hacky sack, and it's a footbag game, and you kick it in the air, and you use everything from below your waist and your head. You can use. I don't know how that slipped past. And you keep it aloft, and that's it.
So do you want to give us a demonstration?
Give us a go then.
Well, I'll tell you, I haven't done this for a long while now, and I was not very good back then, so I'm completely crap now. But you basically, you're going to join in, Sean?
At least you're not
Sean's joining in.
Don't get behind me though. I've seen what you do. Oh, there you go. That was close. I'll try again.
All right, one more time.
Oh, there you go. I was getting there. I was getting it.
Now, I imagine all over the country, kids will be saying, I want one of those because
I want one of them for
they
Christmas.
look like brilliant fun.
It's really good fun.
A game lasts for up to 2 seconds.
I thought Matty Letizia had come in for a minute there. I really did.
God.
Good.
Anyway, I got all giggly now. And now, Phoenix from the Flames in Europe, the German goalkeeper's view of the 1966 World Cup final.
Guten Tag, Mr. Tilkowski. We're here to recreate.
Ich weiß, wer Sie sind. Sie sind Frank Skinner und David Bedell. Und Sie haben den Film Phoenix from the Flamme mit Jeff Hurst gedreht und haben gesagt, das 3. Tor in England 1966 war hinter der Linie. Nicht wahr? Ich habe Sie in Ihrem Programm gesehen, Sie und Ihr Mitbewohner Spacco. Das ist dumm. Warum haben Sie nicht Basil Brask mitgebracht?
Well, we were going to bring Basil Brush back, but we thought it'd be nice to have a change, you know.
Aber es ist brillant. Ha, ha, ha. Bum, bum.
But, Mr. Tilkowski, the Jeff Hurst goal.
Es war kein Goal. Sie haben gelogen. Sie liegen über alles.
Okay, Hans Tilkowski was wearing some sort of cap on the day.
Yes, he was.
Have you got anything? You got?
I have.
Brilliant. That's it, is it? That's the actual one.
Very similar.
Isn't that the one?
Sie sehen, es gibt nichts zu lachen. Es ist nicht der richtige Hut. Dies ist der richtige Hut. Da gibt es nichts zu lachen. BBC ist immer gegen das deutsche Team gewesen. Sie haben mir immer allerhand vorgeworfen.
The goalkeeper's taken another one in the mouth.
So how did you see that third goal?
Ja, Nobby Stiles, der falsche Zähne hatte und der diesen Ball nicht richtig traf. Dadurch kam er zu Alan Ball. Alan Ball versuchte einen Schuss zu Jeff Hurst, der für Jimmy Greaves spielte. Jeff Hurst traf nur die Querlatte. Ich wollte den Ball fangen, tat es aber nicht, weil ich dachte, der Ball springt außerhalb des Elfmeterraumes.
Okay, fine. Tell you what, Frank, you be Alan Ball again. I'll be Jeff Hurst, and you be Hans Tilkowski.
Aber ich verlange die gleichen Bedingungen wie Jeff Hurst.
Okay.
Spiel, Rudi Michel.
Achtung, Achtung! Hey! Nicht im Tor! Kein Tor!
Sorry, Mr. Tilkowski, that was my fault.
Nein, es war sauber genug.
Yeah, but Mr. Tilkowski, there's still one major piece of evidence that suggests it was a goal. Did it cross the line?
Jeff, you're the only one who really knows.
You was there,
Definitely
mate.
sure.
Yeah.
Roger Hunt's reaction, wheeled away, arms up. Had he not been sure as a professional, he'd have put the ball away.
Herr Kart.
Look, why did Roger Hunt raise his arm if it wasn't a goal?
Ich glaube, dass Roger Hunt, ein Liverpooler Mitspieler, ein kurzes Päuschen zugewunken hat. Ich glaube, es war ein englischer Reservespieler.
Hey there, Roger. God, blimey, sake, that was exciting. Oh, it was exciting, but nowhere near as exciting as Carlisle Rotherham, live and exclusive on ATV just a couple of weeks ago.
Hold on a minute, what's Hans's hat doing there?
I don't know, it wasn't there a minute ago.
That's a bit...
Oh.
Oh dear. What is it?
Welcome back. What a lovely surprise.
Well, I'm glad to be back home, I must
What
say.
are you-
It's very
what are you
nice.
doing here? Back home?
Pardon? I live here. I live here.
No, you
understand
don't.
that? Yes, I do.
Oh,
I'm among friends. People who talk about football, all that sort of jazz.
Yes, Mr. Tilkowski, he brought you back, didn't
Yes, Mr. Hans. Oh, did he really?
he? Yes.
Good gracious, I must send him a fiver.
A few marks, maybe.
Pardon?
Basil, a few marks. I don't know.
Oh, it's not too much, is it?
Oh, I've missed Basil and Stato's little chat.
Oh, hold it. Oh, cool. Right. Well, no, I think that. We didn't say you'd be the only one. Oh, okay. That was Parker. He's furious.
Oh no.
So touchy these. Anyway, so what
have you been up to since we last saw you?
Have you met Sean? He used to be a gamekeeper. I don't know if you're interested.
Well, I was at the National Theatre, special guest there. Well, a bit shown from the show and all that sort of thing. Who are you?
And this is Jonathan Ross, Basil.
Oh, Jonathan. Oh, how are you?
I'm all the better for seeing you, sir.
Oh, that's very nice of you to say so.
Have you missed Stato?
Oh, have I missed him? I missed him like having my breast cut off. Oh.
Like having your breasts cut off?
No, me brush.
Oh, no, David, sometimes you give away a bit too much about yourself.
You're looking for... Have you got any cracking gags for us?
I've got a cracker. A real cracker. It's the way you tell him. It's the way you tell him.
Not like that.
Listen, who is the only member of the royal family to kick off the FA Cup final?
I don't know, Basil. Who is the only member of the royal family to kick off the FA Cup final?
Joe Royal of Everton.
Yes, Jonathan.
I know I possibly shouldn't say this and I'm going to regret it, but up close, if you look, I don't know if you saw the Paul Daniels show the other night, but Basil looks a lot like the gorgeous Debbie McGee.
I don't think you can say that.
Can we pretend I didn't say it then?
Oh, dear.
Anyway, look, thanks a lot for coming, Sean. Thanks to Jonathan. Thanks for Basil. Thanks to Garth as well.
Next week's guests are Patsy Kensit and Nick Hornby.
Who could that be
Possibly
at this hour? I can't believe it.
Oh, hello, Jeff.
Hello, Basil.
Hello, gentlemen.
If I were a rich man, diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-dum. Whole day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-dum. If I were a bitty-bitty rich diddle-diddle man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with rovers and fleur below. There would be one long staircase just going up and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for sure. If I were a rich man, laddle-deedle-diddle-deedle-diddle-deedle-diddle-dum.
If you want to write to us, or if you want information about playing Fantasy League, our address is Fantasy Football League, P.O. Box 168, London, WC2H 7BU.